This is the AI News Flash for May 28, 4 a.m. UTC. First up, BankInfoSecurity exclusive analysis reveals AI is automating the apprenticeship pipeline that traditionally trains future cybersecurity leaders, marking a structural crisis for the industry's talent strategy. Hard data: 32% of companies are cutting security operations center analysts, 26% reducing threat intelligence analysts, 22% eliminating incident response staff, all driven by AI automation. In parallel, 49% report AI reduces manual analysis time and 48% of workflows are automated, while 32% now cite unclear junior career paths as a hiring obstacle, up sharply from 9% the prior year. Forrester Vice President Jeff Pollard warned, "We are effectively forfeiting expertise to technology." SANS Chief AI Officer Rob T. Lee proposed a medical residency-style training model and predicted a blast of new jobs, while ISC2 Chief Information Security Officer John France described the shift from human-in-the-loop to human-on-the-loop. Anthropic Mythos model surpassing human cybersecurity experts in vulnerability discovery amplifies the talent bottleneck. With 48% of security professionals predicting agentic AI will be the largest attack vector in 2026 and cumulative AI-driven layoffs exceeding 158,000 workers, the 2026 cybersecurity talent strategy is at a critical turning point. Next, Chicago Federal Reserve President Ostan Goolsbee issued an additional warning that an oil shock could exacerbate the inflationary impulse of AI hype, marking U.S. monetary policy entering an AI-influenced phase. Goolsbee's core argument, with the four hyperscalers committing $725 billion in 2026 capital expenditure for AI infrastructure, electricity demand from data centers is surging, amplifying structural pressure on natural gas and coal energy costs. Combined with Iran conflict escalation and Hormuz Strait closure concerns pushing crude above $100 a barrel, a dual shock of AI infrastructure energy costs is creating a potential inflationary acceleration risk. The EAA projects 2030 data center power consumption at 1,100 terawatt-hours, equivalent to Japan's entire national consumption. PJM Market, Northern Virginia AI data center concentration, is pushing electricity costs onto residents, complicating Fed policy decisions. This follows Treasury Secretary Bessent and Fed Chair Powell summoning major bank CEOs on AI cyber threats, with Goolsbee continuing to warn of diminishing returns on massive AI capital expenditure. And the post-NVIDIA GTC 2026 Feynman architecture launch landscape, the Fed has entered formal AI economic evaluation. This marks a critical 2026 turning point for U.S. monetary policy under AI influence. Next, CHEM Europe reports the German federal government officially published roadmaps for 6 key technologies, marking the formal launch of Europe's independent digital sovereignty strategy. The package covers AI, quantum technologies, microelectronics, biotechnology, fusion energy, and climate-neutral mobility. Roadmap highlights: Germany aims to become the world's leading AI location for industrial and robotics applications. Quantum target: 2 error-corrected quantum computers by 2030. Biotech target: first personalized mRNA cancer therapy approved by 2028 with Berlin Center for Gene and Cell Therapies opening simultaneously. World's first commercial fusion power plant to be built in Germany, plus domestic lithium-ion and sodium-ion battery production. Research Technology Minister Baer stated the goal is to bring high-tech manufacturing back to the forefront and translate research faster into innovation. 6 ministries: BMFTR, Research Technology Space, BMWE, Economic Energy, BMDS Digital, BMA's Labor, BMV Transport, are jointly executing this plan built from 26 partner dialogues between January and April 2026. Against U.S. hyperscalers' $725 billion AI capex dominance and Huawei Ascend plus DeepSeek V4 China independent AI stack push, Europe is asserting its own digital sovereignty path. Combined with Mistral AI's independent frontier model strategy, this represents the most important European digital sovereignty milestone of 2026. Next, Euric Alert reports Osaka University professor Kisuke Morishima with Diponegoro University achieved a breakthrough in AI-controlled cyborg cockroaches, published in Robomech Journal, marking the formal arrival of physical AI biohybrid research. The Insect Synergy Circuit, a wearable backpack on Madagascar hissing cockroaches simultaneously, measures heartbeat, neural signals, and body movement. A random forest machine learning model achieved 93% accuracy, classifying 5 environmental conditions: baseline, UV light, chemical exposure, heat, and food. ISC-controlled cyborg cockroaches successfully navigated a multi-chamber maze while untreated cockroaches failed, using minimally invasive UV light and vibration stimulation. Morishima stated, "The key shift is from controlling to listening. By leveraging the insect's native senses, this represents a next-generation AI control paradigm with potential applications in disaster rescue and exploration of narrow, inaccessible spaces. Against NVIDIA Cosmos Foundation model, Tesla Optimus 2026 mass production, and Figure AI plus NVIDIA Groot US camp dominance, Japan is establishing its own biohybrid AI strategy." With China's 140 humanoid robotics companies and 330 models commanding 90% of global market share, and the US asserting physical AI dominance, Japan's biohybrid AI breakthrough offers clear differentiation. Combined with Sakana AI Diffusion Block's ICLR 2026 paper-level research, this marks an important 2026 physical AI biohybrid milestone. The next, Forbes contributor Joe McKendrick analyzed AI-driven cultural transformation at a 1,000 developer scale insurance company, marking the formal arrival of enterprise AI implementation and organizational culture change in the regulated insurance sector. AI Implementation Core, the 1,000 developer insurance company introduced AI coding tools at scale, fundamentally restructuring code review ratios. Developer roles shifted, with entry-level work being replaced by AI and senior engineers concentrating on strategic design. Code review volume increased 2 to 3 times, creating new quality assurance bottlenecks, requiring new workflow architecture. Across the insurance industry, AI implementation is accelerating. Lloyd's of London, Australian Super, and major insurance institutions are automating claims processing and underwriting with AI agents. Gartner predicts 40% of end enterprise applications will incorporate AI agents by end of 2026. Yet Deloitte data showing 47% of companies make critical decisions based on AI hallucinations, causing $67.4 billion in annual economic loss demands, cautious implementation in regulated sectors. With hyperscalers committing $725 billion to AI infrastructure in 2026, and Microsoft Copilot plus Agent 365, Salesforce Agentforce, Google AgentSpace, all racing in the enterprise AI agent market. The insurance industry's cultural transformation case study marks a critical 2026 turning point for regulated sector enterprise AI. That's all for this AI news flash.